What is up, guys? Back with another one. So, haven't posted in a couple of days or a few days, but anyways, was out in the wild. My buddy Dave got me this one. That's freaking cool. Now I do have that one. Um, Here, let me see if I can grab it. I should have had it ready to go, but I didn't. Normal. This one I got when we were at Children's Hospital. They gave me that one. You say, why'd they give you that one? Well, they gave every one of us one of these because of the kids, but I chose this one, to be honest with you. My buddy Dave found that one in the wild and gave me that one. So, yeah, happy about that. Found this in the wild. I don't know if it's a treasure hunt or not. I don't think it is. Whatever. I don't care. Got that. My wife bought me this one. And she bought me this one. So I thought these were cool. Now, I'm not going to unbox neither one of these today. But I do have something I want to show you guys. 8 years ago, roughly. Here, I'm going to put it on Batman Ice I Speak. But 8 years ago, roughly, my buddy had this guy he knew from Arizona. And my buddy Dave is or was into HO scale trains and all that stuff. And he would send him like these little HO scale cars, which is smaller than 1/64 scales for those who don't know. And he would put lights in these cars, little bus light. Or my buddy had buses, like school buses, that little police cars, tow truck. I mean, my buddy Dave had I don't know what he did to him or did with him, I should say. But I know my buddy Dave was into that hardcore, man. And he showed me some of his cards, his train set. And I'm like, geez, the prices on some of these things was just ridiculous, So I know my buddy Dave one day said, hey, give me one of your cards. And I'm going to send it to this guy in Arizona that I know. I think he's been a retired PD from Arizona. I don't remember, right? But my buddy had told me the story about this gentleman. And it's been years, so I need to go back in there, open it, and start putting this stuff back together how it should go. Because my buddy Dave sent this in. He's like, he'll put lights on it and everything. And I was like, nah, whatever. I was like, how much does he charge? He's like, he's got to put transmitters and all this stuff. And I'm like, crap, dude, it's going to be... He's like, don't you worry, I got you, Javi. So shout out to Dave, because to this day, I still have my Batmobile, 1987. And I don't remember if this is Jada or not, and I'll give it a flip here in a little bit. But as you can tell, it's been that long. I need to go back in there and secure these things a little more. So these turds didn't light up. None of this stuff lit up. So this guy, he did all that. He did all that. He went in there, did that. In the cockpit, guys, there was no lights in the cockpits whatsoever. And he did the dashboard, and I'm like, what in the world? He did the backlights. He did the turbine, but it's a 9-volt battery. I only have it set up with 2 AA batteries right now, and they won't light up until I have a 9-volt battery. And I jerry-rigged this to have it lit up, because the more that it needs, it's like I said, it's 9-volt, and it has these fancy hook-ins and everything. Mind you, this gentleman does HO scales, and like I said, it's smaller than 1/64 scale. So the tiny LEDs this gentleman would have to put in these freaking vehicles, man. And he did it to this turbine. That's why it's all dusty, because I've had it for so long. And my buddy, I don't know how long it took for it to get here, but I remember him calling me one morning or one evening after work. He got off work. He said, "How are you come over?" I said, "Sure, Dave, no problem." He's like, "There it is." He gave it to me, and poof, I mean, these little LED, I mean, they're tiny, because I've opened it before, but anyways, I need to go back and open it again and secure those down again. Mind you, these used to flip. So this would flip to where it was just all car and the turrets weren't showing. But since he put the lights in, I don't know, it looks like it's taping. I don't remember what exactly that he put in there, but I'm gonna have to go there and revise that. But the turrets are stationary, but he made it blink like they were shooting. You see what I'm saying? I'm gonna turn off some lights. Give me a second. There, turned off the flash and everything on my phone too. So you can see the cockpit now. It lights up in there. And he did all that. He did all that, man. I was like, no freaking way. Like I said, the turbine in the back does light up, but I don't have a 9-volt battery hooked up to it. I just have a AA hooked up to it, so it's not getting enough voltage to do what it's supposed to do. But I mean, for him to do all that, so when he did these, it blinks, so it makes it look like it's rapid firing, obviously, when it's not. But I thought that him going out of his way to do all that was cool. He didn't have to. I thought when I got it back, it was just going to be that, the back, and the turbine. That's it. But when I got it, it was that and the cockpit. And like I said, I mean, the work that went into that, man. Look at that. None of that stuff was there, but he went out of his way to do it. And shout out to my buddy Dave. To this day, I'm forever thankful that I gave him this little cart, and he told me to that he'll do it for me. And by the way, this is 160. No, not 164. This is 124 scale. Like I was saying, it's 124th scale. And who does make this? Was it Jada when I got it? It is Jada Toys, actually. Wow. So I've had that for a while. I do have the 118 scale Jada, and that lights up by itself. So that came like that. I do have the Spin Master Batmobile, but this one, 1989. I know it's smaller in scale, and I know there's fancier stuff than this, but I've always thought this was like one of my prized possessions to me because it's 1989 and it's got the little lights in there, and I thought it was cool. So I thought I'd share that with you guys today. Like I said, I found that. Well, I didn't find it. My buddy Dave found this gentleman that would hook up his HO scale vehicles, like I said, tiny little guys, that he would just do lights on them. And I was like, no way. He's like, let me get that. I'll send it in. He sent it in, man. And that's what he come up with. So anyways, this is not one of those normal videos. I thought I'd share this one though. So hope you guys have a good day.